Hey, welcome back. It's Man in the Basement, episode 33. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas from the basement. Yeah, so just take that word, Merry Christmas. That word is back. And I'm so glad because for the past, I want to say, 20 years, it's been extinct. It was happy holidays. I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to, ruffle feathers. You can't say it in the workplace. There was no Secret Santa. There was no, whatever you call it. But Merry Christmas is back. And big thank you to Donald Trump for bringing it back. What I love about this year or this coming year, and don't get me wrong, I still have some problems with some things. But we're back. Christianity is back. Loving one another is back. Being so afraid to offend somebody is dead. You can say Merry Christmas to people now, and you don't have to hide it. You can dress like Santa Claus. You can give your neighbor a fruitcake or whatever. Oh no, maybe if I give him a fruitcake, you're gonna think I'm making a gay joke or something. No. Merry Christmas is back. Christmas is coming. The goose is getting fat. Put an old penny in the old man's hat. If you haven't got an old penny, a halfpenny will do. And if you haven't got a halfpenny, then God bless you. God bless you. All the listeners out there, all 3 and 4 of you, thank you. And, today's Christmas Eve. I'm in the basement. There's a rat not too far from me. He's spending Christmas with me. I forget the name from the Charlotte's Web. Was it Chandler or something like that? It began with a C. I so named him. So yeah, him and I in the basement doing Christmas. Now I'm just going to get right to it. This will be a short one. I hope you're happy. I hope you're enjoying your holiday. All that stuff. Whatever. But I'll just take it right now. I'm really pissed off about these Joe Biden parties. First of all, let me just preface this. Joe Biden is a mannequin. He's a puppet. The guy doesn't even know what planet he's on. So it's hard for me to criticize a buffoon. One day I might get there. I might be walking around naked in the streets like half a moron, shaking invisible people's hands. And when that day comes, please put me down. For sure. Now, I'm not saying go out and kill Joe Biden. Just let the old fool go and, eat his ice cream and the marshmallow or whatever. Stop sniffing kids. And can you imagine? See, the point I want to make is he's given out more Christmas gifts than Santa Claus has in his entire eternity. He's given out all these pardons to scumbags. And what I say that is you and I as normal citizens, we're afraid to get a traffic ticket. We're afraid to speed. We're afraid tonight. If you're out there, if you're celebrating, if you're drinking, don't get popped, okay? Uber, Lyft, do all that stuff. Because I seen them already. I went out, I got my supply. I'm sober as a bell. But, kind of. But, they're out there. And you're not getting a pardon. You're doing hard time. You're doing DUI, you're getting fired from your job. If you're at the office Christmas party, do not touch the intern. Okay? Do not, regardless of what your age is, what your salary is, whatever. Actually, better yet, don't go to the office Christmas party. That's the best advice I can give. Or make yourself a plate and then get the heck out of there. If you must. If you must. He's giving out pardons to Chinese spies. Now, go think about that, right? Nothing against the Chinese, but a spy, a traitor, a backstabber, he's doing it. And it's not him. It's not him. He's like this. And somebody's got his hand And they're making him sign the damn thing. He's like, who am I partying? You know? So, Joe Biden, the son, I want to address this before before Trump, because all these stories are going to go dead soon. Hunter Biden is the biggest POS on the planet. Okay? Traitor. Rapist. Maybe I can't say that. I don't know. Bad guy. Okay? So all these pardons, all these Christmas gifts, it's going to come back and stab us in the back. What I love about Trump... Oh, let me get the dog here. What I love about these cowards is they're all running scared. Did you notice the pattern now? Not all, but a lot of these politicians, a lot of these media sources are coming back. And they're like, oh no, I've been with Trump the whole time. I love Trump. You know, all the MSNBC, CNN, they're starting to, change the tide a little bit. And it's so pathetic. It's like ragging on the kid in high school. And you called him a nerd, you bit him a wedgie, you beat him up, you called him the F word, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden he's a billionaire. And you're like, oh no, we were cool the whole time, man. Losers. This governor in New York, state of New York, Kathy Hochul, whatever. A complete moron, by the way. And I don't know how she got any authority. I don't know who voted for her. See, the New York liberal, I used to live in New York. The New York liberal is a very deranged creature. They only care about stuff until it happens to them. They got the blinders on. My mother used to say, "Get your blinders on." You know. Recently, that New York City subway, I used to take daily, all the time. It was never good. Never good. Now it's an absolute war zone. What happened was, and I've done this on other shows, is you let these murderers out. I'm not saying the migrants. The migrants, yes, of course, they're illegal. They came here illegally, so do you think they care? And then, obviously, we have homegrown idiots as well. This woman was set on fire the other day on the subway. And I'm going to explain it to you. It's the human psyche. You got Daniel Penny, who's a hero, who rescues people, and they went to ruin his life for subduing a man who most likely died of a heart attack due to fentanyl, other drugs, and substances. Dude, I don't know, allegedly, I hate that word allegedly, but let's just assume, or put it in play. Now you get a woman set on fire. We don't know anything about this woman. Did she have children? Did she have family? Did she have a husband? We don't know. Was she going for a degree? Was she working hard? No. We're never gonna know. Trump was shot in the head. If you can name the killer, the would-be assassin's name, I'll give you a Christmas present. Nobody knows. They bury this stuff until it happens to them. So anyway, let's take it back. The lady's set ablaze on a subway car. If you don't know, it's really not that big. Plenty of people on the train. Nobody does anything. The transit cop did nothing. Why? Nobody wants to be Daniel Penny. Nobody wants to be in that situation. They tried to ruin this guy's life. This guy that served the country. This guy that rescued people from a would-be murderer. They tried to throw him in jail for the rest of his life. Shout out to Trump. He had him at the UFC event. That was amazing. But take it back to the psyche. Nobody wants to be Daniel Penny. There was a time when I was a kid, everybody wanted to be Superman, Batman, the good guy, the hero, the savior. Daniel Penny, in my opinion, is like a Superman. He's like a Batman. He saw something bad and he did something about it. And they tried to ruin his life. Now you get migrants illegally here, setting women, I want to stress that, on fire. Okay? The Democratic Party is the party of women's rights, women's protection, women's this. Where's the protection? It's men like Daniel Penny that did stuff. This lady, she's dead. She's dead. And nobody did anything, you cowards. So my New Year's resolution, it's not really a resolution, but it's, hey, if you dust up in front of me, in front of a woman, expect to see some hands. You're going to see some business. I'm going to get to business. You know, it's not just words, it's not just, and the dude's recording the thing. And he's like, oh no, oh my God, oh no. Your first instinct is to go to the camera and then post it on TikTok or Instagram or something like that. Is that the society we are now? Daniel Penny's first instinct was like, yo, I gotta get this guy down. You know, and wait for the police. This woman got set on fire. The police walked by. They're like, oh, that's unfortunate. That's the mentality. That's the psyche. Horrible. And I'm not trying to take you down on Christmas Eve here. You know, ho, 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 jingle, jingle, jingle. But Biden is Santa Claus. He's from the South Pole. He's giving out pardons to scumbags. And Trump's coming in. And what I'm most concerned about is people are going to start panicking. Like, not people like you and I, but bad people. They're going to be like, this is my last chance to do bad stuff. I'm going to do bad stuff before I get deported, before I get arrested. Joe Biden gave out like 1,700 pardons. And I say Biden because he's the one with the signature. But it's not him. We know who it is. We all know. But yeah, you got this toilet bowl governor in New York, Gavin Newsom. I say it again. That guy, oh my gosh. Come on the show, Newsom. Come on the show. Come to the basement. You can meet Sheldon? What the hell's the rat's name? Sheldon, something like that. It begins with a C. Anyway, it's you and I, people like you and I that are fighting back. Stupid shows like this that don't get much credit or attention. But we're out there. We're together. We you know? So please, what was it? Did I have another, you know, the subway thing, man and woman job. I don't know. I'll do that another day. But, yeah, just enjoy yourself. Thanks for being part of the basement for this past few months. And be safe out there, okay? Hit me up anytime. Deegan Cassidy 00013. And, see you next time.